Good morning to my respected teacher and my dear friends. Today's assembly program is brought to you by Group 9. Whenever you see darkness, there is an extraordinary opportunity for the light to burn brighter by Bono. With this wonderful thought, let's start the assembly program.
We thank God for giving us this day and all for all His blessings. Through our prayers upon God and acknowledgement. Thank you. I would like to introduce our guest for today, Dr. Lisa Thomas, who is pediatrician and adolescent specialist at Little Flower NS Hospital, Alava. We are glad to have Dr. Lisa Thomas, ma'am, and I would like to invite you to share your thoughts with all of us. I also kindly request Leena ma'am to welcome her for today's assembly program. Ma'am. Leena ma'am.
Leena ma'am, your mic is muted.
Welcome, Lisa ma'am. Thank you for sparing your time.
Welcome, madam.
So,
Welcome, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Welcome, ma'am.
am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
First of all, that was
Hello.
a great, wonderful, academic, intellectual, and cultural and technical feast for me. So it has been a great privilege to join such a beautiful, such a wonderful group of talented children, talented students. So first of all, let me thank you. And can I proceed? Can I proceed?
Krishna,
Yes, ma'am.
can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I proceed? Can I proceed?
Yes, ma'am. Let's proceed, ma'am.
Okay. So it has been a great, wonderful academic, intellectual, cultural, and technical feast for me today. And let me thank Tina ma'am for welcoming me to this program, this wonderful program. And I'm indeed privileged to join this talented group of kids. So I should thank Krishna also because she has been after me for days, persuading me to prepare this talk and to join you all. So thank you very much. So now on to my presentation or on to my talk. So first of all, let me tell you, if I exceed the time or if you find the talk boring, you can ask me to stop. So I'll stop it. Okay. Now, let me ask you all to unmute because I would like to have an interactive session. It's not only I am talking, I would like you all to talk too. So would you all please unmute?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. So it's going to be a question answer session. Okay. It will be boring if I only talk, then it will be quite boring for you, no? So we'll ask questions, you can ask me questions, I'll ask you questions, and we'll find the answer together. Okay. I can still see some of you muted. You can all unmute, I think, if it won't create much disturbance. So what is the question is going to be, what is the proverb you know about health? Because I am a health worker, so I would much be interested on health. So what is the proverb about health, you know? The simple proverb, you all know the proverb. You can unmute, I can't. Very good. So health is well. Yeah. So you know that health is well. So I would like you to ask the next question. What do you mean by good health? When you say that a person is having good health, what is good health?
Then his health has a balanced diet. And his health
Proper diet and balanced diet.
That means health is not healthy. Balance diet and exercise.
Yeah, so wonderful, wonderful answers. But I put it in a very simple manner. I put it in a simple way. Good health means that you can eat well. See, have you seen people, sick people, they're not able to eat well. They don't have appetite. Okay, so if you can eat well, that means you have good health. You can drink well. Drink well means you are drinking healthy fluids. You can drink well. You must have seen people who can't drink, can't take even a drop of water. Okay, so if you can drink well, that also means that you are healthy. If you can walk well, you must have seen people who are not able to walk or who are not able to move. Okay, so if you can walk well, that means you are healthy. If you can work well, see some people, even if they are not, even if they are working, they feel mentally disturbed. They are not able to work well. They feel very tired. So that means they are not able to work well. So if you are able to work well, that also means that you are healthy. You are able to think well. If you are able to think well, your mind is stable, your mind is clear. So that also means that you are healthy. Now, last but not the least, there is one more thing that suggests that you are healthy. Can you tell me what is that? See, you are healthy if you can eat well, if you can drink well, you are walking well, you are working well, you are thinking well. So what's the next thing?
Sleep.
Pardon?
Is it sleep, ma'am?
Yes, very good. So I didn't expect you to answer. Of course, I'll crack the puzzle. But yeah, that is sleep. See, everyone, we all neglect sleep, isn't it? We never think that sleep is important. You think sleep is important? See, there is
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
okay. So there is yet another proverb that shows that there's yet another proverb, a proverb regarding working hard and studying hard, connected to sleep. Can you tell me what is this? A proverb that is connected to sleep and connected to studying or working well. Can anyone tell?
Ma'am, if we don't get enough sleep, then we won't have enough energy.
Right, it's a proverb actually. Okay, I tell you. Probably my question is not clear. The proverb is burning the midnight lamp. The burning the midnight lamp means you are not sleeping well. You are spending sleepless nights, working hard, studying well. So that's just a proverb, which means that sleep is the least important thing. There's a Malayalam proverb also regarding sleep, connecting sleep and a good student. What is that? The Malayalam proverb or Malayalam poem which says what are the features of a good student? It is like Kaga Drishti, Shwana Nidra, Bhagathyanam. You have to think like a crane. You have to sleep like a dog. Dogs never sleep fully. Okay. So this all means that sleep is not very important. You have to reduce your sleep to work well. So is it the case? Is it the reality? You have to reduce sleep. So we'll come to the next question. What is sleep actually? Can you define sleep? What is sleep?
Ma'am, relax when our body parts relax. It is known as sleep.
Yeah. Correct.
It's
So
an unconscious movement where we relax and the heart beats and our heart beats and blood pressure. When we sleep, it comes to low.
very good. So that was an elaborate. Yeah. So sleep means you are having a rest. Your mind is resting, your brain is resting, and your body is also resting. Do you think that you just go to bed and you're falling asleep just like that? Is sleep a very simple process? Do you know that actually sleep has got various stages? So once you hit the bed, you go to sleep, you lie down on the bed. First thing what happens is you're slowly sleeping and you are entering into stage 1 of sleep. Okay, stage 1 is that it's light sleep, then you are slowly deepening, and the first four stages of sleep are called non-rapid eye movement sleep. That means your eyes are resting and you're going to deeper and deeper sleep. Then slowly you will enter into REM sleep or rapid eye movement sleep. Your eyes are darting, your eyes are moving rapidly, which means that REM sleep, during REM sleep, you are getting dreams. Have you ever dreamt? You must have seen dreams. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
You see dreams during the REM sleep, or the rapid eye movement sleep. And again you go back to the NREM sleep, again you go back to the REM sleep. So this is these are the stages of sleep. It's a very beautiful thing. So you always think that sleep is just you are going to bed and you're snoring and closing your eyes and waking up in the morning. No, sleep is a very complex process. Your brain is actually acting, there are lots of reactions and actions in the brain, and the sleep has got various stages. Okay, let's leave all that. Why do you want to sleep? Why do you want to sleep?
Ma'am, because we should also give rest to our body parts. Our body parts are working all the time.
Yeah. So it's just like you are charging you are giving fuel to your vehicle. Okay, your car is running, your motorbike is running for a long distance, and then the fuel finishes, and then you have to recharge it. Okay, but there is, yeah, I can see Aman Rahman chatting, messaging. Yeah, good. So we need to give rest, but there is very important thing. There is yet another important thing. Why do you want to sleep? Because see, you all, many of you must have a habit of studying hard on the previous day of the exam. Okay, so many of you must be reading a lesson first time on the previous day of the exam. How many of you are there reading for the first time on the previous day of the exam? At least some of the chapters.
No, ma'am.
All of you revise. Okay, that's a good thing. So what happens is when you sleep, so whatever you learn on the previous day is stored in your memory only during your sleep. Okay. Suppose you are learning a thing on for the first time on the previous day of the exam. What happens is, and you're not sleeping well. See, you're studying throughout the night for the exam. You're trying to prepare for the exam. You're studying throughout the night. And what happens is, it's like water. You pour water on an overturned vessel. Okay, it just flows away. It's not stored in your memory. For the information of a knowledge to be stored in your memory, you need to sleep well. So it is during sleep, because it is during sleep that the memory part of your brain wakes up. Okay, the memory part of your brain wakes up during sleep, and it is during sleep that whatever you learn gets stored in the memory part. So the thing is, on the previous day of the exam, you have to sleep well, because only if you sleep well, whatever you learn will be stored in the memory. Clear? Is it clear what I told you?
Yes,
Ma'am.
ma'am.
Now, what happens?
Ma'am, I sleep well on the previous day of exam.
Yeah, on the previous day of the exam, you have to sleep well. Now, the next question is, what happens when you don't sleep? What happens if you don't sleep?
Ma'am, we will be tired. If we do not sleep, our body parts will never get rest.
Ma'am, before exam, if you don't sleep, nothing would be learned, nothing would be memorized, and we would be exhausted.
Exam, we will sleep, ma'am.
Yeah. So, if you don't sleep,
Ma'am,
yeah.
our body will not get rest. And I think after few hours, if we don't sleep, we'll be very active. Then we will be very tired and all. I have seen somewhere.
So I got almost all the answers. So let us put it briefly. Like if you don't sleep well, the next day you'll be very tired. You will have headache early morning. Have you noticed if you don't sleep well early morning, when you get up, you'll be having headache. Then another thing is you'll be very mood off. Okay, you must have seen mood changes. You'll be very angry. You'll be very irritated. Next day, if you are not sleeping well, your mother tells you something. You'll be angry with your mother, and you'll be angry with your father, your friends. You'll be fighting with your friends. Okay, is it? So mood changes will be there, and you'll be anxious. You'll be depressed. You'll be sad, and as you told, learning also will be less. Memory will be less. And your academic performance will be poor, is it? So you are not sleeping well, whatever you learn will not be there in your memory, So what happens? Your marks will go down and your academic performance will be less. Now, there is yet another thing. These are all the short-term things. If you don't sleep well, the next day, what happens? Next day is what I told you now. Now, there are very important things that happens later in your life. If you don't sleep well for many months or many days, there are certain very important health hazards that happen later in your life. What are the health hazards? Can you tell me?
Then we will be very, very tired.
Yeah. That happens on the next day also. But what happens after several months of sleeplessness? What happens? Several months or several years. For example, I know health workers, doctors.
Then we will be stressed.
You will be stressed. Okay, right? Okay. I'll tell you something. After many months or years of sleeplessness, you may have high blood pressure. Your blood pressure can rise. Okay. And studies have proven that lack of sleep for a long time can lead to diabetes. Have you heard of diabetes? High blood sugar.
Yes, ma'am.
So lack of sleep can lead to high blood pressure, high blood sugar or diabetes. It can also lead to obesity. You know what is obesity? Overweight.
Yes.
Okay. Overweight or your body mass index or your body fat will start increasing. Lack of sleep for several months can also reduce your immunity. You know what is immunity? What is immunity?
Yes.
Immunity is
Lack of vitamin.
Immunity is your power to fight infections. Infections. So if you're not sleeping for a long time, your power will reduce. Your power to fight infections will reduce, and you will start getting diseases and infections. Okay, clear? And lack of sleep can also lead to injuries. How does lack of sleep lead to injuries? How can lack of sleep lead to injury? Yeah, anyone can answer, because lack of sleep, you are driving after poor sleep, and it can lead to
Then
accidents.
we will be weak. So we can't control ourselves.
You won't be careful while driving, is it? So it can lead to injuries, it can lead to accidents. So in the long run, lack of sleep can lead to high blood pressure, high blood sugar, obesity or overweight, then reduced immunity, which can lead to diseases and infections, and it can also lead to injuries. So for good health, you need to, what do you need for good health? You need to sleep. Okay. Now, how much sleep do you need? What is your age group? How old are you all?
11.
Ma'am,
11.
11.
12.
Okay. So all of you are
12.
okay. All of you are in the 6 to 12 year age group. Okay, less than 12 but more than 10. Is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So how much sleep do you need? Each
8 hours.
Ma'am, 8 hours.
Ma'am, 8 hours.
6 to 12 year age group requires 9 to 12 hours of sleep. Can you tell me how much a 4-month-old baby, a small baby, requires how much sleep? Or a 1-year-old baby, 4 months to 1 year. 4 month to 1-year-old baby requires 12 to 16 hours of sleep. Okay, so almost half a day the baby will be sleeping. You must have noticed, no?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
If you have small babies in your
Yes, ma'am.
you know,
My brother was very small.
you must,
Ma'am, my cousin brother.
yeah, so you must be irritated. See, these babies are always sleeping. They never get up. Always sleeping. Huh? So I have a little friend of mine who used to complain that her younger brother is sleeping a whole day. Okay, so actually they require 12 to 16 hours of sleep. And a 1 to 2 year age group requires 11 to 14 hours of sleep. Okay, so in your age group, you are 6 to 12 year age group. Okay, so you require 9 to 12 hours of sleep. So clear? Are you all sleeping for 9 to 12 hours? Sometime. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, There are some students. So teenagers, you are all now started teenage. Uh, Older children, they what do they do? They watch TV, they watch mobile, and what happens? Their sleep gets reduced. So
Yes.
and yeah, so that's not a good thing. They have to sleep well. And how much you can also nap, you can also sleep in the afternoon hours. Sleeping in the afternoon hours is also good. So on holidays, you must have slept in the afternoon hours, but while you sleep during the afternoon hours, you can sleep for 30 minutes, not more than that. Okay, just for 30 minutes, afternoon nap is good. And never sleep after 5 p.m. After 5 days. Some children they sleep from 2 p.m. to 5 or 6 p.m. Uh, why is it not good to sleep after 5 p.m.? Because you won't get a good night's sleep. If you sleep
Yes,
after 5 p.m., you won't be
ma'am.
getting a good night's sleep.
Yes, ma'am.
A good night's sleep is also important. Now, how do you know that your sleep is good? How do you know that you are having a good night's sleep?
Ma'am, I think we don't remember anything when we are sleeping.
Okay, yeah, fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Only that, you're not
Ma'am, we
remembering.
should take a deep rest.
Yeah, but there should be some features to say that you had a good night's sleep.
Ma'am, when we woke up with energy the next day.
Okay, so as doctors, we always check whether you are having a good night's sleep by the following features, like if you are sleeping every day at the correct time, that is a good night's sleep. Okay, some children or some people sleep at 8 p.m. on a particular day. The next day they'll be sleeping at 10 p.m. The next day they'll be sleeping at 1 p.m. So that means that they are not having a good quality sleep. So if you're sleeping well, if you're sleeping at the correct time every day, then you're having a good night's sleep. The second thing is, as soon as you lie down on your bed, if you can fall asleep easily, that means you're having a good night's sleep. So the first thing is you're sleeping at the regular, correct time daily. Second thing is you're falling asleep very easily. The third thing is you're having a deep sleep, as you said, you're not remembering anything the next day. That is also a feature of good night's sleep. And you are sleeping for the proper duration. I told you you have to sleep at least for 9 hours. In your age group, you need a 9 hours sleep. Okay, so if you are sleeping for 9 hours, and in between you're not waking up. See, some people they wake up in the middle of the night and they're not able to sleep. Okay, so if you're not waking up in the middle of the night, and then if you're not having any abnormal movements during sleep, that is good night sleep. What are the abnormal movements during sleep? Can anyone tell me what are the abnormal movements during sleep?
Like walking
Very good.
sleepwalk. And sleepwalk.
Sleepwalking. See, some people they walk during sleep. Some people they talk during sleep. Sleep talking. Sleep talking.
Ma'am,
And yeah, and
ma'am, my sister.
yeah, okay. So that means your sister is not having a good night's sleep. So you'll have to help her have a good night's sleep. Okay, I'll tell you how. And there are some people who eat during sleep, sleep eating. There is sleepwalking, sleep talking, and sleep eating. Have you heard of sleep eating?
No, ma'am, we have not. No, ma'am.
Yeah, so there is something called sleep eating also. So if there are no abnormal movements like sleepwalking, sleep talking, sleep eating, then also you are having a good night's sleep. And after sleeping, if you are fresh on awakening, you are waking up in the morning fresh, that means you are having a good night's sleep. And you are not feeling sleepy during the day. Some people after sleeping, waking up, then they feel sleepy during the day. They are not fresh. That also means that you are not sleeping well. And you are not having early morning headache. So you are not having headache, you are not having sleep, you are not feeling sleepy, you are feeling fresh, you are sleeping whole 9 hours during the night, and you are having a deep sleep, you are not remembering anything the next day, and you're not waking up during the middle of the night, and you're falling asleep as soon as you hit the bed, and you are lying down on the bed to sleep at the correct time. This means that you are having a good quality sleep. Have you heard of there is personal hygiene? social hygiene. Have you heard of sleep hygiene? What is sleep hygiene?
Sleep hygiene.
Yes, you can guess. Okay.
I
Sleep
have
hygiene.
not heard of it.
Yeah, sleep hygiene. Yeah, sleep hygiene means personal hygiene means the measures, the things that you have to do to keep yourself healthy, is it? So in the same way, sleep hygiene means they are the measures that you need to do when you sleep to get a good quality sleep. So that is what is called sleep hygiene. So what are the things you need to do to get a good quality sleep? That's what I'm going to tell you. So you can help others also by sharing this. Now, first thing what you have to do is you have to fix a correct time to sleep. So never decide to sleep on different times. See, if you are decided to sleep at 9 p.m. every night, sleep at the correct time daily. Okay, even on holidays also. Sometimes some children may say, see, it's a holiday, I want to watch TV, so today I'll watch TV whole night and I'll sleep at 12 midnight or 1 a.m. like that. So even on holidays or even on working days, you have to sleep at the correct time regularly. So that is the first thing, first step in sleep hygiene. Okay. The second thing is you need to have a healthy bedtime ritual. What is healthy bedtime ritual? See, before prayer, you have a ritual. No, you have a ritual you conduct before prayer. What is it? Yeah, what is the ritual you conduct? You have a bath or you clean yourself. Okay, you switch off your TV, you switch off your mobile. So these are the rituals that you have to
Yes.
that you have to do before a bed. Just like that, before sleep also you need to have healthy bedtime rituals. So what are the rituals you need to do before sleep? So sleep is not it's an important thing. So you need to follow certain things before sleep. First, set a correct time for sleep. Secondly, the ritual is that you have to select a dark, quiet, cool room to sleep. So how do you select a dark, quiet, cool room?
Ma'am, the windows of the room should be closed.
They need not necessarily be. You can keep the windows open so that fresh air will come in. So it's a very.
Yes, ma'am.
Will you ask your
Have
father?
to
You ask your father to
hold the lights
build a
on
new room.
so.
You will ask your father to build a new dark, quiet room for you? No.
No,
See,
no, ma'am.
so you can
We
switch
have
off.
to put
Yeah, you can switch off the TV. You can switch off the mobile. The room should be dark. The room should be quiet. So whatever that makes noise, whatever that makes light or flashes, you have to avoid. Okay, so the room should be dark and quiet and cool. The next thing is you can have a warm bath before going to sleep. Okay, just see if you have taken an elaborate bath, you can just shower and you can have a warm bath. Just body bath is enough. So that will put you into good sleep. Then the fourth thing is you can have a warm glass of milk. A glass of warm milk will give you good night's sleep. Do you have warm milk before sleep? No.
no, ma'am.
So if you don't have good sleep, you can have a glass of warm milk. Then, soft music is good. Not that flashy, noisy music, not the Bonnier music at all. You can have a soft music to play before you go to sleep. Don't have energy. Yeah, ask me. Tell me.
We can hear lullaby, ma'am.
Yeah, sure. Your mother used to put you to sleep by lullabies, no? So you can ask your mother to sing also if you don't have a tape recorder or thing. You can ask your mother to sing you to sleep. Okay,
Ma'am, before going to sleep, we can also brush our teeth.
definitely. That's a very good.
When I was in UKG, my mother was singing a song to me when I fell asleep.
Actually, yeah. That's it. You see, all mothers do that. Sometimes no mothers don't get time. When you were a small baby, they always do that. But when you grow up, your mothers also become busy. Okay, so mothers sing lullabies for you. And if your mother is busy now you are all grown up children, you are all teenagers. So you can definitely request your mother to sing a lullaby. If she is busy, you can switch on your radio or tape recorder and you can sing. So you can hear soft music, not the Bonnie type of music. Okay. Now, the next thing is no energy or caffeine drinks. Don't drink. Instead of warm milk, don't go for soft drinks, cola.
Cool drinks.
Don't go for cool drinks and all that. Okay. So, no energy or caffeine drinks, and definitely no alcohol smoking. That is for bigger people. Okay. No alcohol smoking and all. And no excessive exercise. See, before sleep, don't do some exercise. You have to calm down your body. Okay, so no.
And so before sleeping, we should not run, walk, or
Yeah, no. Maybe 1 or 2 hours before sleep you can do. Maybe at say 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock you can do, but
after eating.
Ma'am, after eating, we have to sit sometime. Then only we can lay down.
yeah,
Right, ma'am?
you can walk. You can walk quietly for some time. Sitting is not soon after eating. Don't sit down or don't lie down. You can just quietly walk. You can even hold your book if you want to study. You can just hold your book and walk and study, walk and read. Okay, I used to do that in my school classes after dinner. I used to walk holding my book in my hand, and so I used to do that. And slowly, you have to calm down your body. And definitely no TV, no mobile, no screen, no flashy lights before your sleep. How many of you?
Ma'am, when we sleep also, we should not watch mobile phones.
Never. At least before 1 hour of sleep, you have to switch off all these things.
Ma'am, and in the dark, we should not look phone. It will be hurt our eyes.
Sure. Because I told you need a dark, quiet, cool room. So in the dark room, you should never watch TV or mobile. So in your in the room in which you sleep, you should avoid TV, mobile, screen, flashy screens, flashy lights, noisy music, and all that, and you can sleep quietly, maybe listening to lullabies, or you can ask your elder sister also to sing a lullaby. You can sing lullabies to your younger ones. Okay.
And when we sleep, we should not, when someone is sleeping, we should not quickly turn on the lights.
Yes, that's right. Because their sleep will be disturbed. Okay. Now, I'll ask you another question. You must have dreamt, no? Dreams. You must have seen dreams during
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
During a lifetime, how much time do you dream? Any calculation? That's a very interesting.
15, 20.
The time when we wake up, we stop dreaming.
Ma'am, sometimes when I see a horror dream, I wake up quickly.
Yeah.
Sometimes I talk, and my parents' sleep will be gone.
Yeah, horror dreams are really frightening, is it? Even I also see horror dreams. I'm also frightened. Okay.
I also sleep sometimes.
Yeah. So to avoid seeing horror dreams, we have to have we need to avoid such things. See, what are dreams? Dreams are actually, there's a great psychologist called Sigmund Freud. Sigmund Freud is the pioneer in psychology. Okay, have you heard of Sigmund Freud?
No, ma'am.
Who's the one
ma'am.
who's the one who studies minds? What is in the mind? How do you think? What is subconscious mind? What is unconscious mind? You know you have three types of mind. Your mind is conscious. Again, you have something behind your mind, that is subconscious mind. Then there is unconscious mind. Okay, so Sigmund Freud has studied about all these things, and he has brought about the beautiful definitions and beautiful explanations on why you think like this, why you feel like this, and all that. Okay, now Sigmund Freud has found out that dreams are suppressed emotions or suppressed thoughts. See, during the daytime, you must be thinking something. You must be watch things, watch people. You must be having some thoughts in your mind. Okay, but you're not speaking them out. You're just suppressing them in your mind. Maybe in your unconscious or subconscious mind, you are hiding these thoughts, and you yourself are not knowing that. You don't know that you are having these thoughts. And these thoughts wake up during your sleep. Okay, so, and these are the dreams. So maybe, sometimes you must be dreaming that you are locked up in a chocolate factory, and a witch comes and the witch is asking you to eat all the chocolate, and all that. See, the thing is that it's a good dream, no? You're locked up in a chocolate factory, but the witch is coming, and it's a punishment. You eat up everything, and all that. Maybe that is a suppressed your desire. You want to eat a lot of chocolate. You want to be amidst chocolate things. So,
Ma'am, when we do something, sorry ma'am, when we watch some movie and all, we will in the night we will dream about it.
yeah, definitely.
Yes, ma'am. Sometimes it happens to me.
Ma'am, when I see a horror movie, I will dream that one.
Yes, ma'am, I also.
Ma'am, but what we have dreamed a movie which have not released.
Yeah.
And when that movie has been released, I told my mother that I have already seen this movie.
In the movie.
But
Wonderful.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
Ma'am, in my dreams, I have seen flashes of future, ma'am.
is it? Oh. The dreams are actually interesting, no? Dreams are actually interesting. It's actually more interesting than movie, is it?
Ma'am.
And yes, do you know? Just do a calculation. People dream for a seconds to 20 to 30 minutes per dream. One dream maybe a few seconds up to half an hour. Sometimes you may be having half an hour dream. Like that, every night you may be dreaming 3 to 7 times. So you must be having 3 to 7 dreams per night. Okay. And so 3 to 7 dreams per night may come to 2 hours per night. So every night you may be having around 2 hours of dreams. So when you calculate the whole lifetime, 6 years of your life you are dreaming. You are spending 6 years of your life dreaming. So dreams are actually it's taking up 6 years of your life. Interesting, no? So you're having an interesting movie like time, 6 years dreaming. So just for
ma'am, but sometimes we see meaningless dreams, ma'am.
yes. Yeah, have you noticed that you are remembering certain dreams and not remembering? Sometimes when you remember the dream, you can tell your mother.
Yes, ma'am.
Sometimes you cannot. You say, I don't remember. I dreamt something, but I can't remember what it is.
Yes, ma'am.
This happens when, suppose I told you, sleep has got 2 stages. What are the 2 stages I told you? What are the 2 stages of sleep? That is NREM sleep, that is non-rapid eye movement sleep and rapid eye movement sleep. So you are dreaming, you are actually dreaming during the rapid eye movement. Why your eyes are moving? Because you are seeing the dreams. That is why your eyes are moving. So if you are dreaming during the rapid eye movement sleep, you will remember the dream. But sometimes you can have dreams during the non-rapid eye movement sleep also. Those dreams are the ones you are not able to remember. Okay.
Ma'am, if we see a dream and we will think to remember more and more, we cannot remember all during this non-rapid.
Yeah, definitely. So you must. So it's all very interesting observations about dreams. Okay. Now.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So. So these are the things, and there are something called parasomnia. What is parasomnia? I just told you before, and that is sleepwalking, sleep talking, sleep eating, and all that. Sometimes parasomnias can occur when you are having a fever, or you are anxious, or you are having some sort of diseases, or you are taking some medicines. All these can cause parasomnia. Okay. So in brief. Krishna had told me to stop my talk by around 12 noon. So it's going to be 12 noon, I think. So I would like to...
There is no time limit like that. Very interesting.
No problem. It is very interesting, ma'am.
Ma'am, it's
Very interesting.
Ma'am, it's very interesting.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So
You can continue.
just to be brief. Just
Ma'am, you can continue, ma'am.
okay. Just to be brief, I just want you to have a good quality of sleep. Good quality of sleep, because good quality of sleep will give you a fresh mind, a fresh body. You will not be tired, and you'll be able to remember whatever you studied. That is the most important thing, because it's not that you spend sleepless nights for study. You need to spend sleepless nights, but then after that you need to sleep well so that whatever you study is stored in your memory.
Yes, ma'am.
Otherwise,
Okay, ma'am.
otherwise, if you don't sleep after studying, nothing will remain in your
Yes,
memory.
in
And
long you cannot
yeah.
remember.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So for good quality sleep, you need to have a good sleep hygiene. Okay. Good sleep hygiene means
Okay, ma'am.
you have to have a good bedtime, like correct regular time to sleep. You need to take a warm bath. You need to take warm milk,
Brush.
and you definitely brushing teeth is the most important thing. You need to brush twice daily, and before sleep, brushing is very important, because for 10 hours of sleep, your mouth is shut. A shut, quiet, stable surrounding environment is good for bacterial growth. Okay, bacteria grows wherever nothing is moving. Wherever nothing is moving, bacteria grows. So during night, bacteria can grow very fast. So it's always better you sleep before you brush your teeth before your sleep. Okay, and you should switch off your mobile. You should switch off your TV, flashes, everything, and you need to have a dark, quiet, cool room before you sleep. Cool room before your sleep. And you should avoid energy drinks. You should avoid alcohol, smoking a lot for bigger children. Yeah, avoid cold drinks and all that. And you should be aware of the long-term complications of sleeplessness, like high blood pressure, high blood sugar, obesity, fat. Okay, fat, obesity can occur because of other reasons also. It's not only because of the lack of sleep, but lack of sleep can lead to obesity. It can lead to many other diseases. It can reduce your immunity. Okay, and so these are the things. So for a good quality of life, you need to eat well, you need to drink well, you need to sleep well, and you need to work well, think well, and walk well. So sleeping is as important as everything. As teenagers, you have all entered the teenage. Okay, so just one more question to you. What are the things? What
No,
is
ma'am, I'm not teenage.
you are teenage. After 10 years, you are watch your father. If your father is taking 2 spoons of rice, you have to eat 2 spoons. If your father is taking 2 spoons of curry, you have to take 2 spoons of curry. So as much as your father eats. Okay. Now, how much a teenage girl should eat?
Ma'am, as much as mother ate.
No. A teenage girl should be eating more than what her mother eats. Why? Because during teenage, girls are having more changes during the teenage. Okay, so you watch your mother. If your mother is taking 2 spoons, you have to take 3 spoons. Okay, and if your mother is taking 3 spoons of curry, or she's taking half an apple, you have to eat full apple. Okay, and one other thing is your mothers will be always busy and they'll be eating very less. Okay, have you noticed? Your mother will be doing all the work at home, and finally they'll be eating the least amount. Okay, so never eat as much as your mother. You have to eat more than what your mother eats. So that is the quantity. Now, what should you eat? Is there any easy way to remember what to eat? You all told me you have to eat carbohydrates, proteins, fats, but then you should remember what food contains carbohydrate, what food contains protein. Is there any easy method to remember that?
Ma'am, carbohydrate means it's rice contains carbohydrate.
Yeah, but that's all very difficult, no, to remember the whole list. So I tell you a very easy method. Just take your plate. Now the plate should have, the food you take should have all the colors of the national flag. Okay, what are the colors of the national flag?
Orange, white, green,
Saffron,
and
white and green.
Blue, ma'am, orange, white,
Kendra
green,
is
and
also
blue.
Okay,
blue color.
so let us see orange or saffron. What are the orange or saffron colors in your diet? What are the orange or red?
carrot.
And
Yeah,
carrot.
so instead of remembering orange and saffron, you can just remember all the food that is orange, red, and yellow. All those colorful food. So orange, red and yellow is carrot, red is pumpkin, papaya, every tomato. Yeah, beetroot also can be included, though it is a different shade. Okay, so all the orange, red and yellow fruits and vegetables they have to be there on your plate. Now what is the next color? So why these orange, red and yellow fruits and vegetables? Because they contain all this orange color, red color, yellow color, all these contain lot of vitamins and minerals. Okay, so the vitamins and minerals are there on your plate. Now what is the next color?
White.
So what are the white foods? What are the white foods that come from your kitchen?
Rice. Milk and eggs.
Ma'am, egg, milk and egg white.
Yeah.
Ma'am, idli, dosa.
Yeah, idli, dosha, vada, puttu, idiyappam, all these are white in color. So everything that is white in color have lot of carbohydrates and lot of proteins. The milk and egg contain lot of proteins. Okay. And idiyappam, appam, dosha, idli, all these things contain lot of carbohydrates. Yeah, everything has got lot of carbs. So all the thing that is white in color on your plate has got carbohydrates and proteins. So now you have got carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins and minerals on your plate. Now what is the other color on the flag?
Ma'am, green.
Green color. So what are the green food that you eat?
Ma'am, green.
Yeah, all the vegetables.
Leafy vegetables, spinach.
All the vegetables. See, all the green leafy vegetables contain vitamin A, iron, and all the other vitamins. So, what is the importance of iron and vitamin A and all that?
Ma'am, vitamin A,
Vitamin A for eyesight.
Yeah, eyesight. Vitamin A actually makes you beautiful. You want to be beautiful, no? You all want to be beautiful. Because vitamin A makes your skin, it keeps your skin healthy, it helps your hair grow, it helps your eyesight, it helps your eyes shining. Okay, so vitamin A is actually a beauty vitamin. It keeps you beautiful. And what is the importance of iron? Iron gives you more blood. Okay, iron is important for making blood in your body. So, so iron also makes you beautiful, and more than that, iron helps your memory and concentration. So, if you don't have iron in your body, what happens? You won't be able to study well. See, I'm not telling you a joke. Actually, I've got a friend of mine. What happened is, from 8th class onwards, she was not able to study well. Okay, her marks went down, and she used to study very well, but don't know what happened. Her marks went down, and finally she failed in some of the exams. And then finally, what happened is, she went to a doctor and blood tests were done, and her iron level in the body was very low. Okay, and that was the reason why she couldn't concentrate or she couldn't memorize anything. And the doctor gave her iron supplements, and she started eating lot of green leafy vegetables and fruits and all that, balanced diet. And slowly she started studying well, and then she was back to her normal, and she started getting good marks. Okay, so that is the importance of iron. So now you know what to eat. If somebody asks you, it's not difficult for you, no, to elaborate what to eat. Just see whether all the colors of the national flag are there on your plate. There should be orange, yellow, and red fruits and vegetables. There should be greens on your plate. That is green leafy vegetables and all that, and everything white on your plate. And fat and sweets and salt should be less. What are the things that contain fat, sweets and salt? All the sweets.
Junk foods.
Junk foods, yeah. So you can eat them once. They are all very tasty, of course. But you can have them once in a while, not daily. There are some children, some people, even bigger adults also. They love junk food and they have it daily. Okay, you must have seen people taking chips. There are packaged chips, no, very tasty chips. Not good to take them daily because they contain lot of salt, they contain lot of preservatives and artificial chemicals and coloring agents. So it's always better to avoid such things. Okay. So to have a healthy health, first of all, we told health is wealth. To have good health, we need to eat well. That is good food, balanced food, water. You need to drink well. You should drink plenty of water. How much water you should take?
Ma'am, 2 liters. That's
Yeah.
3 bottles.
So daily,
8
yeah,
liters of water.
yeah. So you have to drink plenty of water. You need to walk well. For walking well, you need to exercise your body. You should not have a sedentary habit. You should not be sitting whole time in front of the computer and mobile. You should be walking around. Yeah, you should be walking around. You should be exercising. And you should be able, so if you have good health, you'll be able to work well because you have a clear mind, a healthy body, a fresh heart, so you can think well, you can work well, you can talk well, and you should have the good attitude also. So for the time being, I stop because the maximum concentration limit of a human being is around 40 minutes. So more than 40 minutes, nobody can concentrate. So I think it's better to stop. And thank you very much for everyone, for the patient listening. It was a great, wonderful crowd, good, talented, and the academic feast, the cultural feast in the assembly was really wonderful. I really enjoyed it. So, congrats to all the students for arranging this meeting. And
Thank you, ma'am. For your class was very
Thank you for joining us, ma'am. It was wonderful moment with you.
And,
very interesting about it was very nice.
okay, nice to know. Thanks. Thanks.
Thank you, ma'am, for joining.
Children, all of you mute, let me talk. Madam, it was excellent. I thoroughly enjoyed and it was beautiful. Every word what you spoke was very, very useful and we'll remember everything. Wonderful. Thanks a lot for joining us. Krishna, my special thanks to you for inviting Madam.
Okay, ma'am.
Wonderful experience. Thanks a lot, Madam.
Okay, thanks.
Ma'am, I have recorded the meeting. So, ma'am, Liza, ma'am, can you send your email, Gmail ID?
Yeah, sure. I would love to have the recording also because your programs are wonderful and I was having such a beautiful feast today. You made my I sent my email ID. I sent it because I got a WhatsApp number of her. So I
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Ma'am, your words were very interesting.
Oh, thank you. It's nice to hear from students like you, no? So, really thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your valuable work. Now it's time to point of our assembly. Thank you, and I hope all of you enjoyed our.
It was
Thank
excellent.
you, ma'am, for joining us. It was a wonderful moment.
Thank you, ma'am, for joining us. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am, for joining us. It was so happy.
Thank you, ma'am, for joining us.
for joining us, madam.
Oh, special claps, go. Special claps, go. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Madam. Shall we start the national anthem today?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, can I sing?
National anthem.
Ma'am, can I sing?
We'll continue with the multiplication table tomorrow.